My Tocher's the jewel, my dowry's the jewel. Oh, meikle things my love, oh, my beauty, and a meikle things my love, oh, my kin. But little thinks my love I can brawlie, my Tocher's the jewel has charms for him. It's all for the apple, he'll nourish the tree. It's all for the hiney, he'll cherish the bee. My laddie say meikle in love with the siller, he canna he love to spare for me. Your proffer loves an airle-penny, my Tocher's the bargain ye would buy. But an ye be crafty, I am cunnin, say ye way anither your fortune mun try. You're like to the timber o' yon rotten wood, you're like to the bark o' yon rotten tree. You'll slip frae me like a knotless thread, and you'll crack your credit wi' maun or me. So, what have we here? There's some complexity to this. In the first flush of his mission for writing for the Scots Musical Museum, collecting songs, revising, writing songs to tunes that didn't have words, in August 1787, Robert Burns wrote to his friend William Tytler, "Enclosed I have sent you a sample of the old pieces that are still to be found among our peasantry in the West. I once had a great many of these fragments, and some of these here entire. But as I had no idea then that anybody cared for them, I have forgot them. I invariably hold it sacrilege to add anything of my own to help out with the shattered wrecks of these venerable old compositions, folk songs. But they have many various readings. If you have not seen these before, I know they will flatter your true old-style Caledonian feelings, your feelings for Scotland." Okay, so in that we have that manuscript that he sent to Tytler, and in it were the last 4 lines of this song, with just slight changes to the last 2 lines. Instead of ye'll slip from me, it's ye slip frae me, and then you'll crack your credit we may than me. It means more than me. Now, the lyrics: "Oh, meikle thinks my love of my much, highly thinks my love of my beauty, highly thinks my love of my kin, but little thinks my love I can brawlie, I know well. My dowry's the jewel has charms for him. It's all for the apple, he'll nourish the tree. It's all for the honey, he'll cherish the bee. My laddies say meikle, so much in love with the silver, that was how they referred to money, silver. He canna have love to spare for me. Your proffer loves an airle-penny. That's an earnest penny, and this was, specific to the area, given to farm workers when they were hiring fare for a 6-month term. You get an airle-penny. My Tocher's the bargain ye would buy, but an ye be crafty. If ye be crafty, I am cunnin, so you with another your fortune must try. You're like to the timber of yon rotten wood, you're like to the bark of yon rotten tree. You'll slip from me like a knotless thread, and you'll crack your credit with more than me." So, really a tough piece. It's a wonderful point of view. So, in the 4 lines he sent to his friend, these were 4 lines headed "Stanza of an Old Song, Tune Bonnie Dundee." So Burns sent all the lines of the song, which are 16, to his publisher to match to a different melody than Bonnie Dundee, a melody known as The Highway to Edinburgh or Lord Elcho's Favourite. And we don't have his manuscript of the full song, but William Stenhouse saw it, and he says, in the original manuscript of the song lying before me, Robert Burns in a note said, "This song is to be sung to the air called Lord Elcho's Favourite." That's what it was called in Neil Gow's second collection of Strasbourg reels. In Oswald, the same set is called The Highway to Edinburgh. So, I want to talk a little bit about canon assessments, which I really haven't discussed, but I will have to get into more of it as we go on, posting all of the Burns songs I can. Now, there was the current edition of the works of Robert Burns, edited for the 21st century by the University of Glasgow team. The Scots Musical Museum was printed in facsimile of the Catch Club edition, and it comes with a book of notes and commentary by Murray Pittock, which I have found extremely useful. However, I have serious issues with their canon assessments, and this is a good example. They have 8 categories. The 8th is a song not by Burns, because they were printing all the songs. So really there's 7. The 7th one is Dubia. Maybe he wrote it, maybe he didn't. We don't know. 6 is lightly edited. 5 is heavily edited. Now, heavily edited and up means they're in the Burns canon. So 5 is heavily edited. Category 4 is a song extended by Burns. Category 3 is significantly by Burns. 2 is mostly by Burns, and 1 is wholly by Burns, meaning the lyrics, because he didn't write. We don't have any. He wrote to melody, so in fact, all of his songs, in a sense, are half by him. But they do not credit Burns with matching a lyric to a tune, which is a skill. And in this case, that tune goes absolutely beautifully with these words, better than the probably better than the traditional one sung to, Bonnie Dundee. So that is, I feel that when Burns matches a tune to a lyric, that should count for a tick on the scale. So the plot thickens. Now, I read you that verse that he said was traditional, and Murray Pittock, the editor here, refers to it. This is for Scots Museum number 312, where it was published in 1792. He says, Kinsley, his previous editor's text is from Scots Museum. Lines 13 through 60 are in the Watson manuscript, where Burns says they're traditional. Yet, Murray Pittock places the song in category 1, as if it's wholly by Burns. Now, that is just a flat-out error. And there are many such careless moments, and these canon assessments in here, well, it was important to do them, and there is clues to a researcher. They are unreliable, and I'm going to correct them in my book. And here now. Now, I found a nugget here that the scholarship has missed, and it's very important to the song. In his cursory remarks on Scottish song, this was a newspaper column, number 9, in the Glasgow Citizen, December 21st, 1844, Charles Gray reports a conversation with Burns's youngest sister, Isabel Begg. My Tocher's the jewel. A few days after the festival held on the banks of Doon, while conversing with Mrs. Begg, the poet's sister, on the subject of Scottish song, she informed us that only the first 4 lines of this song was written by her brother, on it being suggested to her that the poet often took a stanza or a line of an old song and finished it in the very spirit of the olden time, that instead of the first 4 he wrote the last 12 lines of the song, Mrs. B decidedly said, "No, my brother only wrote the first 4 lines. My grandmother used to sing the last 3 verses with some slight variations." Well, that would seem to be a reliable first-person account. Well, according to their system, that would place it in category 4, a song extended by Burns, if you credit him with matching to the tune, which really creates a kind of a new work. I mean, it's beautiful. You have category 3. So that's my thought on the canon assessments. Yeah, essentially that's a Burns revision. Please subscribe to my channel and be well.